Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of Daily Blues here on 100% Chelsea. All the latest transfer rumours to do with Chelsea Football Club, and today I can bring some official news to you. Confirmed, signed, sealed and delivered. We have lost a player. It's Filipe Luis. Filipe Luis has gone back home and he's no longer at Stamford Bridge. He has completed the deal to Atletico Madrid. He is again an Atletico player. And, this was confirmed pretty much, for the last week or so. So we knew that we're pretty much in the hunt for a new left back. But I want to talk about Filipe Luis. I want to mention exactly what qualities he brought and whether it's a good thing to let him go. He had stiff competition last year. And even though he's left, he stayed at Chelsea one season and he's left with 2 medals. Great achievement. But he had competition. He had competition against Azpilicueta. And Dave, as we all know him, was the better defender. He was just a better guy. And I have nothing against Filipe Luis at all. I think he plays a very nice style. He's a very good left back. He's pacey. He likes to bomb forward. He tracks back. He's strong. He's had a few clumsy games, but he's strong. I'm not against him. But, I think Dave has just been that bit better. Dave has just shown a bit more aggressivity. He's just shown a bit more desire. He's put in a bit more better performances. It's just Azpi has been the better guy. That's it. And this preseason, Azpilicueta has done amazing. Has done amazing. So I can't go wrong. We can't go wrong. Filipe Luis, good luck to him. He's done well for us. He's left with 2 medals. Filipe, good luck at Atletico. And I did like what he put on Twitter. As soon as he left and the deal was confirmed that he's gone over to Atletico, he put on his Twitter, at Chelsea FC, thank you very much, or thank you, Chelsea. So that's good and compassionate from his side. So thank you to Filipe Luis and good luck to him. Hopefully he does well at Atletico and he gives us a hi to Fernando Torres from us. Talking about Torres, I've just seen Torres and he scored. He's scored for Atletico, just to let you guys know. So, let us know what you think about Torres and him and his life at Atletico. But now that he's left and he's gone over to Atletico, we need a new left back and we need to start picking up our options. We need to know who are we going to go for and who would you guys want. Now, we know we've been linked with Baba Rahman. Baba Rahman is the #1 target at the moment for our left back position. But who would you guys go for? That is something that I want to know. Leave me a comment in the chat and I'll mention it when I get to the comments. But it's a hard position to fill. Remember, for now, it's a good thing we have Dave. It's a good thing we have Dave to rely on. He's great. He's part of our back 4. He's been part of our back 4 for the past year. He's done phenomenal. This preseason, he's in tip-top condition. As I've said, he's one of the best players so far in the team this preseason. Azpi has been phenomenal. So we're covered. Ironic who's calling me, Arsenal Fan TV, Robbie. Anyway, that's probably about Sunday. I will get back to him in a sec. But Azpilicueta has been amazing. So at least we have someone good to rely on for left back. We don't need to worry so much about that position, but we need a backup. We need a new #2 for left back. Now, who would you go for? As I've said, Baba Rahman is the target. I would like him as a #2. I think Baba Rahman as a #2 would be decent. I'm sure he would know that he's not quite on Azpilicueta's level. Hopefully, he'll be willing to push himself as far as he can to try and get his place because we're just looking for the best, really. We don't really care about who's playing. We just want the best on the pitch. So, it'd be good. But Baba Rahman does seem like the link. And for the price that Filipe Luis has gone for, I think that money is going to be used possibly a bit less because you know how we're like with business. We tend to go for players that, are a bit less than what we've sold others for. So, I think Baba Rahman would come for a slightly cheaper price. So anyway, let's get to your comments. Who would you guys want? Now, I've seen a few comments here. Chelsea Forever 10 says Ricardo Rodriguez or Alexandro. Now, whenever I hear Ricardo Rodriguez, I'm sorry, I think of Ricardo Rodriguez of WWE, Alberto Del Rio's old assistant. No, that's a good suggestion. That is a good suggestion, I reckon. The chosen one, 3461, says apparently we're being linked with Calderon, Stones, and Telles. We will probably end up getting none of them. Also, New Day rocks. No, New Day suck. Chelsea Forever 10 also said, I'd rather sign Alexandro from Porto. That would be a good signing, but I don't think he'd be quite happy sitting on the bench, you know. CFC Fan 99 says, I wasn't too happy with the Luis deal in the first place. I knew he was a good left back, but not as good as Aspi. I knew he'd get benched. We just all knew. We just all knew, you know. But then again, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for to have two decent left backs is a good thing, you know, because they're fighting against each other and they both keep the momentum high, the competition high. So that's something Oscar needed, you know. Last year he didn't have anyone to compete against him, so that's why his level dropped. But I think having two players for one position is good. It's great. McConnor 8 says Rahman is better than Alex Telles, but we don't want to pay the 20 million they are asking for, so we will get Telles for 8 million. Well, you know, I think Baba Rahman's probably the little bit more established defender than Telles is. We remember we're not a club that goes after players just for the sake of it. We want the best, and we want players who are going to prove themselves and, you know, who show potential. So we're not just going to fly our money at anyone, you know. Ben Beckett says maybe Gibbs from Arsenal, who don't have a place in the side, but would be good as a backup, and he's English. That would be good, but it's not going to happen. We're just not. They won't sell to us. They won't sell to us. We'll sell to them, but they would never let go of anyone to us. Look at the proof. We gave them Czech, and they didn't give us Walcott. They didn't give us Chamberlain. They didn't even give us flipping, you know, their water boy. They gave us no one, but we gave them Peter Cech, you know, and for 10.9 million we accepted. So they wouldn't give us anyone. They wouldn't give us anyone. Andres Navas says Alexandro won't come cheap either. Pinto da Costa is really marking up his price. It's true. Sandro wouldn't come cheap. You know, he's got big potential and he's probably one of the next best things. So he wouldn't come cheap at all. Ben Beckett says, I would have loved Clyde from Southampton, but Liverpool haven't. Listen, we're not Liverpool, okay? Let's not go after the mediocre players of the Premier League, okay? Yes, they have good potential, but they're not Chelsea caliber. Liverpool can go for them, yes, but it doesn't mean Liverpool are going to fly into the top four. No way. You know, they're signing all these mid-table sort of players, and if you do that, you're going to stay as a mid-table club. We need the best. And, you know, let's just see who we go for. Ryan says, is there any news on John Stones? No, not at the moment. Just a £26 million bid, which apparently is about to be tabled. Apart from that, let's wait for a response. CFC Fan 99 says, should have kept our young European hero Ryan Bertrand. He was in the PFA Team of the Year and he's English. I couldn't agree more. That's the one thing I think the Chelsea board, you know, cocked up on. You know, they blew that because I think he had a lot of potential. As you've said, he's played the Champions League final. He was a vital part of that side that season. He did really well as a backup to Ashley Cole. I feel he should have stayed. It's true. And he's English. I think Ryan Bertrand had good potential. I would have kept him. It's a shame he's left. Who knows? Mourinho, go back for Ryan Bertrand. That could be it. Dominique says Ivanovic is our new vice captain. I've heard that he might become our new vice captain. I agree with that. He's one of the most experienced players in the side. He's a quality defender. He's a beast. He's been alongside John Terry. He knows the system well. Yes, give it to Ivanovic for sure. Peter Cech is gone, so yes, Ivanovic for sure. Jesse says a terrible transfer window thus far. Gonna have to buy someone of use once City thrash us week 2. Whoa. Keep it cool. No. City won't thrash us. No chance. They won't. If one thing, we're going to have the psychological edge over them because, you know, they'll panic against us. Remember, we're champions. And who have they got this window? Sterling. Come on, Sterling don't scare me. Sterling's not actually going to scare you, is he? That's the only guy they've actually got. They've splashed £49 million out on Sterling. I'm not worried one bit. Honestly. And who else did they get? Fabian Delph, the traitor. Come on, relax. I'm sure week 2, possibly a draw. You know what Mourinho's like away from home and the big teams. Possibly a draw. If not, I think we'll win. We have the better team than City do, honestly. So, yeah. Chelsea Forever 10 says Jay Da Silva ain't half bad. True, he's not. Ibrahim says, what about Ake for left back? No, I wouldn't stick Ake left back just yet. No. Keep him in his midfield position for now, and then we'll see from there. Tony says, Eunice, hope you're doing well. I'm a subscriber from 2012. Hello, mate. That's on my channel. Any news on Alex Telles from Galatasaray? I hear Baba is blocked now, and I think we really need a midfielder instead of Mikel. We probably do need a midfielder instead of Mikel, I'm not going to lie. But Mourinho seems happy with the depth we have. Fabregas, Oscar, Mikel, Ramirez. He seems happy. Matic, he seems happy with our depth. So you have to trust the guy. I'm sure he knows exactly what he's talking about. This is Mourinho after all. But, I think, as I said before, Mikel will only be brought on if we have to shut the game down. And Mikel has spoken in the last couple of days. He has said exactly what he knows, what he's going to bring to the table. He knows his role in the squad. He knows he's not going to be playing every single week. He knows, I think, he's going to come on and shut the game down. So if he's happy with that, then great. We need someone like that. Mikel can come on and honestly park the bus when we have to, because we might need it. And it's better to have the option there. He's also said the Baba deal is blocked. I haven't heard. I will have a look. But if it is true, then yes, probably Telles from Galatasaray would be a good buy. And he might be the one of few left backs who are available. So yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens. Ben Beckett says sometimes mid-table have fantastic talent. Lampard was a mid-table player at West Ham, and look now. True, but he came in at a very young age. And he just fitted in. He had the spark. There are players who are mid-table, but you can just see they have a spark. They have a quality talent there. There's a lot of mid-table teams now in the Premier League who get overhyped because, as I said before, they're English or they've had one good season, and compared to the others, they've kind of stood out. But there's players who have talent, and you can just see from the beginning that they have a little spark. And we can't take those risks and sign mid-table players who are going to stay as mid-table players. So we've got the quality. We're an elite club soon, so let's go for the best. The Chosen One 3461 says Mourinho is constantly trolling Wenger. And Wenger bites every time, even when he accused him of buying the league. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about Mourinho and Wenger, but they're at it again. They're at it again. Mourinho spoke yesterday and said that Wenger's trying to buy the title because they've signed how many players? Sanchez, Ozil, Debuchy. They've spent a lot of money on this team now. And Mourinho simply outlined that, and he said, yeah, Arsenal should be a title-winning team now. They should be competing for the league because they've spent all this money on the team. They're ready. And he was complimenting them. He said they are ready, and he's never said that about any other team. Just Arsenal. He said they are ready to be, title contenders. Yes. And Wenger came out and said that he's not going to respond to Mourinho, and he's not going to respond because Mourinho doesn't speak any sense. I don't know what it is. I think it's psychological. It's psychological. Mourinho is always trying to get the psychological edge, and you have to understand that. He will say things that I'm sure he doesn't even believe, just to get on his opponent's nerves. Mourinho has said it before. For him, the game doesn't start once the game starts. For him, the match begins a week before in a press conference. That's where the game really begins. So you have to understand. And the game doesn't end in the 90th minute. The game ends in the press conference after the game. That's where the game ends. That's Mourinho's way of thinking. He tries to get the psychological edge first. He gets you a bit irritated because then he has complete control of the situation. And that's why it's Mourinho 13, Wenger 0. Simply because of that. Mourinho has the edge. And I just don't see that changing this weekend. I just don't see it changing. Mourinho 14, Wenger 0. CFC Fan 99 says, just to put it out there, that doesn't Sterling kick a ball like KSI and runs like Velma from Scooby. That's a good one. That's a good one. Last few comments. CFC Fan 99 says Mourinho and Wenger despise each other. It's so hilarious. It's true. Ryan says Benzema's flying to Arsenal. Rumor at the moment, nothing confirmed, but let's wait and see what happens, because if they do get Benzema, that's definitely an upgrade from Giroud. Ben Beckett says if Mourinho was the manager of Arsenal, I honestly feel Arsenal would be champions. Actually, any of the top would have been champions under Mourinho. Good point. Good point. Honestly, anything the man touches turns into gold. So yeah. Any team he goes to would become champions. Truth exposed, and a couple of you are saying your thoughts against Barcelona tonight. Right, these are the last comments. Our game against Barca tonight is very important. And we saw New York Red Bulls. We saw our game against PSG. Defensively, we are lacking. What better team to test your defense against than Barcelona. It's the perfect test. The perfect test to have an attacking team like Barcelona, without a doubt, the best attacking team in the world. It's a great opportunity to test out your defending. It's a great opportunity to test how well you track back, and it's a good opportunity to test your counter attacking, because it's what we're known for. If we decide to play a bit more attacking, it gives us a vision, it gives us an idea and an understanding of how well we can attack as well, against the best attacking team there is. How well can we attack if a team is attacking against us? Because it's something we struggled against, last season. In the second half of the season, we weren't attacking so much, and every time we tried to, we were conceding goals. So how well can we attack? It's the perfect training ground, honestly. Against Barcelona, I'm not really bothered about the result. Hopefully we do win. Obviously, it's Barcelona and we hate them to bits. But hopefully we just, get the fitness up, get the psychological edge up, try and get our tactics right, try and sort out our defensive abilities, try and see how well we can attack, and just get preparation right for Arsenal. Because the Community Shield, that's where the season begins. And if we have everything right for the Arsenal game, let the season begin. That's when we're ready. So honestly, today is a training ground. Honestly, fitness, performance, try and get everyone getting their legs ready, try and get everyone getting their breathing, their fitness up to scratch, and afterwards we'll really get the season beginning. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, as I said, we don't get battered, because if we get battered, that will hurt us psychologically. We don't want to get smashed against Barcelona, but I'm sure we won't. I'm sure Mourinho and the team have this in control. I'm looking forward to it. So leave me score predictions. Leave me how you think it's going to finish. Is it going to be another penalty shootout? Are we going to beat them? Are they going to beat us? No, Messi isn't playing tonight. He's not back from Copa America yet, I don't think so. He's not playing. Neymar's not playing as well. So honestly, it's not as dangerous as it can be. This Barcelona team will be a B-rated Barcelona, but so will we. We're not going to play our full team for the whole game. Subs will come on. Young players will come on. Players that don't normally play will play. So it's a training ground for both. It's a training game for both. Let me know what the score will be. Let me know your predictions on who are we going to sign at left back, who do you want, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow for more Daily Blues. Just to let you know, tomorrow will be later than usual. I will be filming and I won't be, on at this time. It will probably be a bit more later than usual, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for all your comments. You're all saying great work, and thank you. Honestly, it's a pleasure. I enjoy this, and I love all your comments and contributions. So thank you so much. Subscribe to 100% Chelsea if you are new. Leave all your comments in the comment section below after this goes off the air. Be sure to check out our social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram in the description. And I'll be seeing all of you tomorrow, where I will review the game for Barcelona and I'll give you more latest transfer rumors. So thank you for watching, guys. Be sure to have a good evening. Enjoy the game tonight and take care.